So today I am in the stunning market town of Casoli, and I've got a villa for you 5 minutes out of this incredible place that is just going to blow you away. Just wait while you see this one. So it's been a while, but we're back in the stunning market town of Casoli. It's warm today. It's very, very warm today. And this is an amazing town. It's just after 1 o'clock on a Saturday. So as you can guess, it's empty because everything closes here between 1 o'clock and 4 o'clock, which is the same throughout Italy, apart from the major tourist towns, but even they still close in those times. But Casoli is certainly a popular, bustling little town with a population of just over 5,000 people, and ideally located to enjoy the mountains, which you can't see from here because they're over on our left, and then heading all the way down to the coast, which is about 20 minutes in the car from here. So it's a great place. It has everything you need: supermarkets, banks, doctors, restaurants, bars, shops, whatever you need. It has a great market as well on a Friday. I will put a link to another video to a property that's sold, but that shows you what Casoli is like during market day. So I will put a link to that because I literally do walk from here heading that way. So make sure you check that out if you like the look of this property, which, believe me, is amazing. So I'm going to show you, I'm going to cut the video off and we'll pick it up down there just to show you a bit more of the centre. But as I say, watch the video link and it'll give you an idea what it's like when it's not dinner time and there's nobody around. Okay, so stick with this one because, believe me, the property we have got, which is 5 minutes outside of this town, and this is one of my favorites. I could definitely live here. And the house is, I'm going to stop somewhere on this hillside up here, so just out of the town, and just so you can see the location looking back at Casoli. And the villa is just over, I don't know if I'm pointing in the right place, but just over the brow of this hill. And the villa is there, and it is absolutely incredible. So make sure you stick around for this very, very long video. It's not going to be boring, it's going to be fun. You're going to love it. Anyway, shall we pick up from further down in the town? Let's do it. So we came from the bottom side of town, and I'm just going to get run over by this person. Running along here, there's a number of shops, there's some bars, pizzeria, and this is usually where the market runs down as well. Obviously it's 10 past 1 I think now, 5 past 10 past 1, so everything is closed, which is typical of Italy, where everything closes down between 1 o'clock and 4 o'clock, the best time of day. You see the castle up there at the top? But this is a stunning town. It has everything that you need here. Good bus service as well. It takes you to places like Lanciano and all that kind of thing. And we're close to the coast, close to the mountains. We're close to everything. Absolutely great place. I will put a link to another video I did here when it was market day, so you can get an idea of what the town's like when everything's open and you can see the kind of things that are here. The house that we're going to see is a 5-minute drive out of here. You could probably walk it. The owner says that he has walked it. It takes about 40 minutes to walk. It would be a beautiful walk as well. But what a place it is. I thought it would be quiet here actually, seeing as though it's after 1 o'clock. There's more cars passing by now than before. Anyway, we'll head off just outside of the town. And please stick with this one because this villa is something really special. Somebody's got to snap this one up straight away. Are you ready to head out? Let's do it. So just a few minutes drive out of the town. I reckon you can actually walk it as well. Probably take you good, maybe 25 minutes, half an hour, but what a walk it would be. Just look at these views of Casoli. How amazing is that? How high on the stunning counter is that? It just looks incredible from here, doesn't it? And in the background, way in the background, somewhere over here is Guardia Grel. You'll be at the beach within probably 25 minutes or so from here. What an amazing location. Then you've got the mountains that have still got little bits of snow on them in the background. Incredible. You don't get many views like that, do you? And the property we're going to see, so obviously the road that I've come out of the town is the one that we've just seen on the left, and it sort of winds its way round and into the town, literally a few minutes out of the town. And then the house is another few minutes in this direction. All beautiful countryside, but you'll see when we get to this stunning villa, the location you've got, then looking at the views towards the coast. I'm majorly excited to show you this one. Majorly excited. So let's pick it up from the property. Something's just scared the life out of me, and that's because there's a lamb. I think it's a lamb grazing down here. So this dog's now going to come and attack me because he thinks I'm going for the... Oh no, they're either goats or lambs. I've never been scared by one of those before. There's always a first. Okay, I better turn the video off before this dog rips my leg off. We'll see you back at the villa. So the road where we just came from is down here, just around this corner, a few minutes drive. And look again at these views, and these are the views that you get from the house. Absolutely stunning. And you probably can't see it on the video, but here is the coast. And really easy to get to the coast from here, and it's the most beautiful part of the coastline as well. So this road actually finishes where we've all piled our cars in at the end. I had to tell the owners to take their cars out, and just so we can appreciate this amazing place. The location here is incredible, absolutely incredible. Just outside the town, but yet in some unbelievable countryside. So the road stops here, but the tractors can use the track. Obviously anybody that's got land in that direction. Are you ready? I am really excited about this one. Do you want to see just a little glimpse? Bit of a teaser? Look at this. How stunning is this for a setting? It is a modern style villa, but it blends in incredibly well with the countryside, and I just think it's incredible. I really do. It's actually one of the... I love my house, absolutely love my house, and love the location. And there's the odd property every now and then that I just think, could I live here? And this is one of those where I could. Look how stunning this is, and the amount of space on offer is fantastic. There is one change I would make. I know you love that, don't you? But there is one change I would make inside, and I'll show you when we get in there, and it's the kitchen. I would do something else in there, but everywhere else is just perfect. And the land, just so you know, at this side you can pretty much see here where it's clear, and up to this area where it's excuse me, I've got a microphone attached to me as well today, so any coughs I'm afraid are going to be quite loud. So these are all fruit trees as well. We've got fig trees. This looks like pear. Not sure what these are. but all fruit trees. So the land goes up to there and goes down to where they keep their dog in the bottom. And we're going to have a walk around the land so you can see all of that. And this property actually goes down a level as well. Look how beautiful this is. And the views, I've got distant views here of Castelfrentano. You probably can't see that, but that's the next town to Lanciano. And the views when we get to the bottom of the garden are incredible, and from the house. Perfect amount of land. Swimming pool here would be just amazing. Look at this. Double garages, or double garage. And this, as I say, is sort of a separate apartment down here. Let's keep on walking. I am so excited about this one. I hope you can tell in my voice. I know I'm always excited about all of them, but this one is something very special for me. I also love these trees. I wasn't sure at the first, because part of me just wanted to remove them to see the view, but not remove all of them. But what I would do is, and I've seen this in another property, let me get somewhere where the sun's not in my eyes, just basically get rid of all of the branches on this low level and leave just the higher parts. So it still gives shade on the garden, which I think is important. But what it does is open up all these views, which you will see shortly, that are incredible. It's a little bit windy today, which is why I've strapped this microphone to me. Look at this. Amazing. Let's keep walking in the shade, which, considering I think it's the 2nd of May today, and 2nd or 3rd, and we are at about 28 degrees Celsius. I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit, but I'm sure you can do the calculations. What a beautiful property. And also you can see terraces up here as well, so you can imagine the views you're going to get. So the land at this side finishes where it sort of slopes away. Look at some of the views coming through from here. Again, you can see the coast down here. We've got the hilltop town of Altino just here. Hope I'm pointing in the right distance, the right direction. I always say this, but it's quite a small screen that I film on, so I need to bring my glasses. But basically, you drop out of Casoli. So from here to get onto the main road at the bottom, you want 5-6 minutes, and then you follow the road down here in the flat way, and you pick up the superstrada that takes you straight down to the coastline. So you're really close to the coast, but you're also really close to the mountain area as well. Palombara is about 15 minutes away, and then you're up into the Maiella National Park. Amazing. You've got a neighbour here and a couple of neighbours on the road coming down. A nice couple of blue chairs there. Let's have a look at the kind of view you'd be looking at. Could you just imagine yourself sitting on these? Oh yes. Oh yes. Stunning. So you can see where the land goes to. It goes to, I'm not sure if it goes right up to the, I think it's actually here, this line, because you can see a post here, but they've just obviously tidied up a little bit of this, and then carries on running up the side of the house. So it's probably more around where these hedges are, but obviously it is tidying up this side as well. Got a terrace up here. If you wanted more land, which to be fair, you've got quite a nice sized garden here, so I don't think I would have any more hassle. That if somebody did want more land, apparently the person that owns this would sell it. I have no idea what the price would be. And the problem always is if you're then interested in land near your house, sometimes the price goes up. That's not just to us foreigners, but it's to anybody. But it is an option if somebody needs it. I personally wouldn't bother, because I think you've got a beautiful garden here. and it all frames the house perfectly well. Frames the house. That's a new saying for me. We'll do the terrace when we do the inside of the house. And I think that's about everything here on the ground floor. What I'm going to do is go around the side, and we'll do the house from the main entrance, and then go from there. Stick around for this one, folks. This is just stunning, stunning, stunning. You ready to go inside? Let's do it. So back from the side of the house, obviously we've just been down there. I'm so excited to show you this, I really am. And I've just been speaking to the owners now, and he's confirmed that they're pretty much leaving all the furniture as well, which is incredible. There's a table they're taking in the kitchen, and a chaise longue, and a couple of the personal things, but the vast majority of furniture is staying, which is amazing. So I'll show you around the back of the house. It's quite a simple, just a passageway down to the terrace. There's also solar panels in this house, so some of the equipment for the solar panels are in here, and it's for hot water and for electrics, so fantastic system. It's also got air conditioning throughout the house as well. Amazing. Are we ready to go inside? Are you excited about this one? I certainly am. Let's do it. Okay, so the main entrance leads us into the entrance hall. It is quite a modern villa, so some of the paint you may want to change. They've chosen quite strong colours, purples and oranges and things like that. Possibly the only thing, without talking bad about the place, because the place is amazing, but I think maybe a lick of white paint would be amazing. I'm going to show you the kitchen area shortly, and I'm going to show you in here shortly. I want to head to the living dining area. So it's going to be a fairly long video, this one. I know you love that, don't you? So these areas, these sliding doors, I can hear church bells. Oh no, I think it's a clock in here. I'll show you, these sliding doors go downstairs to the apartment below and then upstairs to the bedrooms. We'll do that shortly. And as I said, we've got air conditioning throughout and also radiators. I've brought, you're going to be very, very, very happy to know as well, I've brought my measuring device. I can hear you cheering. I do love these tiles as well. I think these tiles are really nice, and it's like this throughout. And you're ready. Here's the living area. Stunning. Absolutely stunning. Just made myself laugh a little bit then, because there's a lot of mirrors around, so try and dodge the mirrors so you don't see me. Because sometimes when I'm doing the videos, I have this bit of a gormless look on my face. You know, sometimes with sort of tongue hanging out, that kind of thing. It sounds terrible, doesn't it? But it's when I'm concentrating, I can't help it. Got to try and dodge the mirrors where possible. What an amazing space. Again, we have the air conditioning. And I love these little bits of details that they've done in here. The structure is actually on the walls rather than on these inner walls, as in the main structure. So some of these you could take away, but I love this because they've done this and they've managed to create some storage space in there as well. So I think that's really clever. Amazing use of space. Again, air conditioning in here and also in the dining room. I'll do the measurements shortly. You've got a fire down there. Radiators, these are the kind of radiators that blow the warm air out. And as I said mentioned before, remember that they are going to be leaving most of the furniture. There are some personal items, and this is going, and I should imagine this amazing looking radio will be going. But But yes, the vast majority of furniture will be staying. I also love, really love, these thin slithers of windows that actually open as well. But I just think it's just beautiful just to get a glimpse into the garden. Really like that. But the main windows in here are huge. So you really get a beautiful, actually sliding windows as well. And you'll be pleased to know, folks, they're double glazed Daves. Double glazed Daves. You just can't go wrong, can you? Amazing window. Sorry, the ticking is this clock at the side of me. Having beautiful, beautiful views over your kingdom. Now, I did mention about the trees before, but I would, because the views are so incredible here, somebody has to come and do something with these, because I like the privacy, but I do think you're missing out on some of the views. It would be simple enough to do, but in my opinion, it needs to be done. Amazing. Back into the house. And as I say, I'm going to do the measurement shortly. And this dining room, beautiful, 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 beautiful space. And I love these doors as well. I love everything in here, to be honest, absolutely everything. There's a few private photographs of the owners and children, so I'll try not to put those in. Amazing. And we have the double glazed Daves. We also have we got fly screens on here? No, it looks like fly screens need to be added on these, but we have got shutters on the outskirts. And we've also got a really nice terrace here that you could easily sit out on this. Get a few of you sat out there. Again, with the balcony looking over the garden and the lovely round space just for you to glimpse out. Look at this. This is a bit arty, isn't it? This, yeah. This is the Steven Spielberg in me. Are you ready? Just look at this. Maybe not. And in this direction we have a few towns. Altino's at the back of this tree. Then in the background we have what looks to be Archi, which is a great town. And then you're heading towards Bomba and Lake Bomba over in those hills. Amazing location. I can't talk enough about the location. It's fantastic. Okay, let's do some measurements. Let's do the width of this dining room first. So here we have 3.70 meters going in this direction. And I'll do it to this wall, hold on a second. 4.20 meters in this direction, but just to this wall. The actual full length, including the lounge, if I can see the little laser light, there it is. Oh, it says error. So 8.80 meters in that direction. Apologies for that short break. A little bit of a coughing fit. I am still getting over my man flu. It's been ages. I think it's some sort of COVID that I've had, I reckon, that we've all been suffering from. But there you go. I think we're getting there now. It's just I've got that mixed with hay fever. There you go. All interesting stuff, isn't it? Okay, let's do the lounge area. So I'm going to do from where I'm stood now to the fireplace, which is 4.65 in this direction. I want to do it to the widest part, which is there. Let's do it this way. And that is 5.40 meters in that direction. So I hope you're getting the sense of the space here, because it really is Fantastic space. I don't know if you noticed today, I'm using a different camera. It's not as wide as the other action camera, but I'm hoping it gives you the wide cameras are great, but sometimes they can oversize the rooms. Is that what you'd say? Anyway, that's the living area. Do like these doors. Living and dining area. Are we ready now to see? Let's just have a quick look while we're here. This is the bathroom that's downstairs. There is one upstairs as well, and space for another. This is one that they just use for guests and that sort of thing. Decent sized bathroom. It's obviously thin but long, so it's going to be, the length is 4 meters 50 in that direction. A little bit narrow here, but as you all know, I'm big boned. I might get by with no problem. So 1 meters 10 in this direction. Space saving sink, WC, and the shower. Now this is a great size shower. A little bit wider here, the bathroom than before. Let me get the width. So it's 1 meter 45. So this is definitely, I'm not going to get in because people live here. I don't think they want me going in their shower. But this is definitely, this is a 4 Dave shower. 4 Dave shower, that's a fair size shower, believe me. Don't think we've ever had a 4 Dave shower, have we? Anyway, moving on. Turn the lights off as oh no, I'll leave them on for final thoughts. So that's the bathroom that they have downstairs. As I said, these sliding doors, one goes up, one goes down. We'll go up there shortly. Then we have a room that they use as an office, which also could double up as a bedroom. There's 3 upstairs and 1 downstairs. So you could have 5 beds easily if you wanted. You could actually have more than that when you see the whole place. But I think this is quite handy as an office or something similar. Do you need an office, do you? Let me know. Office stroke workshop. I've got a little storage room at the end. Actually, it's quite a big, a wardrobe. It's a huge storage room. Quite like the way they've done things like that. I was just looking for a light. Is there a light in here? Oh, automatically comes on. There you go. That's a big storage room. Storage stroke cloak room. Very handy. And this also goes out on to a terrace, which I'll show you shortly. But that's great to have as well, because if you're in here working and you're a bit bored of doing work, just pop out onto the terrace. Let's get a measurement of this. So this is 4 meters 30 in that direction. And the width, they've obviously got another wardrobe here. But the width is, let's do it from here, is 2 meters 41. Great size, very, very useful. Then we have the kitchen dining area. And this is the only part where I would do some work, but the price for this villa, I think, is priced so well that you would have the money to do this. So bear with me, listen to me, I know you love it. Here, I'm going to show you how it is now, and then I'll let you know what I would do. Again, some of the colours they use are a little bit dark. You could brighten it up, but they have got a terrace here that is covered. So obviously that's going to stop some of the light, but believe me, on hot days, and even today's a hot day, you do need that darkness in the house to keep it cool. This is a great size. They're going to take this table with them. It also has a fireplace. And the mad thing is, we all think of Italians as big cooks and all the rest of it, which they are, but they went through a stage years ago having what they call the angolo cottura, which basically means the cooking angle. And what they did is they started closing off the areas where you actually cook, so people couldn't see you cooking. That was the idea. So the kitchen is actually quite small, and behind here I would just remove that wall And I think the fact you've got a dining room, they obviously live in here. You can tell that because this is how Italians live. Little chair in front of the fire, the table, the dining table, the kitchen, a sofa and a TV to my right and the terrace behind. This is how Italians live, and they will probably use the formal living room just when people come. I can almost guarantee that's how it's going to be. But if it was mine, this is the only part of the house where I would want to do some work, and I would take that out and I would have the kitchen where it is, but I would also have it running all the way along here, depending how big a kitchen you want, and then a dining table in the middle. I think that would look amazing. And to be fair, it wouldn't cost that much to do because this is a nothing wall. Kitchens here are so much cheaper than anywhere else. So it would take very little to do that. But the great thing is it's not something that you have to do straight away, because this kitchen is more than functional. What's the word? Functionable? It's actually quite a good quality, nice proper wood doors. I thought that was marble. It's not. It's laminate, but it's still more than functional. Then you got your little serving hatch. But could you imagine? Would you do the same? Do you need 2 dining rooms? For me, this would just come out. And if you spent another 15k having a really nice kitchen, you could maybe just spend a few K if you don't want to go extravagant on the kitchen. Extravagant. I can't get my words out today. A little storage area here. Some di cecco pasta, obviously, that's the normal. Let's do some measurements of this kitchen. So we have 3 meters 15 running this way, and then it is quite narrow. Let's see where can I get this. Let's try here. Bear with me a second while here we go. Okay, by 2 meters 15 in this direction. But I just can't help but think I would definitely would do that work. This room is 4 meters 38 in that direction, and 4 meters and 4 in that direction. So this would be 6 meters in total. You know, with that, if we're taking that wall down. So we've got aircon again here. We've got wood ceilings. And then we have access also to this wonderful, stunning terrace. Really nicely covered for those hot days, but also to use in winter time. This is huge. This has got to be, I've got nothing to bounce the laser off down there, but this has got to be 8 meters, must be, or at least 7 by, let's have a look, 1, 2, 3, maybe 4. Great size terrace. And we have some sort of barbecue here. And it's just stunning, absolutely stunning. In here we've got some equipment that's to do with the solar panels. So remember, as I say, you've got hot water and you've got electric, but also if you use the heaters on the aircon, I think they're heaters and split ones, then you'd have free heating as well while the sun's, not that you need it now, but love this terrace. I'd say even in the winter time you would easily be able to use it. There's lots of space and you're well covered underneath here. And then you've got beautiful views again, looking out over onto the countryside and looking out also towards Altino, the hilltop village over there. Stunning. And this leads back into that little room where we were before. Okay, coming out of the terrace, great to have this little little garden area. Maybe you'd have a bit of a herb garden here. And that's what I would use this for. Like the old railway sleepers they look like. A few herbs and things here. And then the barbecue. And a Rosticini barbecue here in front. Absolutely stunning. I could sit here now and just stay here and eat and have a few drinks. So definitely you've got to invite me up here when you buy this. Okay, so round the back of the house again is that little passageway that leads us where we were before, and there's some of the equipment for the solar panel in there, and this is also where they keep the bins and things like that do get collected from down this road as well. Okay, let's head off. Let's head off where we're going to go. Shall we go up or down? Let's go up. Let's carry on the living space. So you've got everything in your mind now, yeah? You've got a room that could either be a bedroom or it could be an office or something like that. You've got, at the end of the corridor, you've got the living and dining room. There's a terrace off the dining room, bathroom at the end here, and then obviously you've got another dining room and kitchen in here that, for me, take that out, you just got a huge luxury kitchen. Got it in your head? Are you ready? We're moving on. Let's move onwards and upwards. Marble stairs. Again, we've got these orangey colours. I personally, I'm a big fan of white and off-white, and I just think it would just open everything up so much more. But each to their own, everybody has their own choice. Love the marble staircase, or granite staircase, whatever it is. And again, I love these slim windows that you'll appreciate more once we get up to the top. But they're fantastic. And here we have the bathroom in front of us and 3 beds. So 3 beds up here, potentially 1 in the middle and 1 downstairs, possibly 2. Very spacious corridor. And again, as I was saying about those narrow windows, I can see the views, you probably can't. You're just getting glimpses of the countryside. Okay, this bedroom, potentially, you could have an ensuite in here. But I would say this is the bigger one. They are laminate floors, just the normal wood laminate floors. And that's throughout. Show you a little glimpse into the bigger bedroom. It only has a single bed at the moment. That's what their son sleeps in. But this is the main bedroom as it is for now. And a great size it is. I'll do the sizes again in a moment. And again, it has aircon. That looks a little bit older than the ones downstairs, but everything works. Now here they had what I thought was an ensuite, but it's not. This is just a wardrobe, but it could be an ensuite because directly below us is the bathroom downstairs. So the architect, or should I say the engineer, who was looking after this property, said we could easily get a bathroom in here as well. Because this is quite a good size. I can't do the full width of it because the wardrobe's there, but the length, let's have a look at the length is 2 meters 88 in this direction. And then let's see if I can get, this video is not going to be particularly marvellous because you're just going to see a blue wall for a second, by 1 meters 44 in this direction. So you could easily get an ensuite in here if you wanted to. Or maybe you don't want to, maybe you just want to leave it as wardrobe space. Okay, let me turn that light off because definitely forget to do that. Great size. Let's do the sizes while I'm here. Are you impressed that I remembered to bring my... Well, no, it wasn't that I forgot last time, but it wasn't working. 4 meters 17 in this direction. By, let's have a look, by 3 meters 90 in that direction. So great size. Great size. And then look what we have Look what we have here. Oh, and by the way, before we go out, we do have fly screens on these. I need to check again downstairs to see. There's definitely fly screens on here, and double glazed Daves, and shutters. You ready? Stunning. Absolutely stunning. Beautiful wrap-round balcony. Plenty of space out here. Got to be at least 1.5 meters. So you could easily sit out here with no problem whatsoever. Again, you're looking towards the coast in the low parts. You're looking towards Castelfrentano. Your neighbours' houses are far enough away to not overlook you, but close enough to start making friends. Some beautiful houses down here as well. And again, overlooking your amazing garden. Stunning, absolutely stunning. And this balcony runs all the way to the end, into the other bedroom. I'll show you that in a sec. Okay, let's head back inside. Does it go further around? Don't think it does, but oh, it does. Yeah, it actually goes round here as well, so you can get a bit of shade. And not sure what that leads on to. No, just a little space. Oh, it's nice to be stood here in the shade, believe me. Today is a warm one. Okay, nice to have that little wrap round. Let's head back in. Let's do bedroom number 2, which I would say is the biggest out of the bedrooms. Here we go. Do you reckon this person's an Inter Milan supporter? Doing very well this year as well. Great size room. Great size room. Again, coloured to suit the football. Let me just get a measurement of this. Let's see where we can. Into there. And that's saying error. Good. Okay, let me just make an adjustment. I think it's because it seems to be soft. Some sort of soft material that's on the wall at that side. 4.50 meters in that direction by, let's have a look, by error. I just love that. By, it says by 90 centimeters. I don't think so. Come on, play the game. It doesn't like this at all. I'm gonna have to paste this out. Let's have a look. 1, 2, 3, 4 meters 30-ish. So it's a great size room. Not sure why he's not taking a measurement. It's just normal paint on there, but there you go. Great size room. And again, aircon, double glazed Dave window with fly screen. More than enough for a double bed, which I will probably put there. Leaves lots of space for the wardrobe here as well. And this leads out onto the same balcony as the other bedroom. You just see, peeking out above these trees, you just see the town of Altino. I say, they just need, I don't know, somebody needs to come and just sort of top them, and also some of the bottom as well. Or just take a few out. I know people always shout at me when I talk about that, but I don't think they grow properly being so close together anyway. So I think taking a few out would really help the others to survive. That's my opinion anyway. There's a road at the bottom, but I think about 3 cars have passed since I've been here. Very beautiful area. And this road, I don't know if it is this road at the bottom or then, yeah, I think it is, actually leads on to Rocca Scalegna. So that's about 15 minutes from here. If you've never seen the castle at Rocca Scalegna, then look it up. It is absolutely incredible. So not only are you just outside of Casoli for 5 minutes, Roccascalegna close by, and then the coast and everything. It's amazing location. You do need a car, obviously, unless you're willing to walk into Casoli all the time and use the bus services from in there. But obviously, that's going to take you a good half hour to walk there, maybe a little bit more. Okay, let's go and see the bathroom, which is through this door. Again, great sizes, great size bathroom. Trying to, ooh, did someone make a beat then? Anyway, so we have this full-size bath that could easily be turned into a shower if needs be. Well, it does have a shower hose on there. So this bathroom is, so it's saying 1 metre, there's no way that's 1 metre 30. I think there's something wrong with this. Let me have a look. So this is saying this is 3 metres in this direction by almost 2 metres, 195 this direction. That's a great size. Big marble sink or granite, whatever it is. Bidet and WC. Superb. Great size. Backing out of the bathroom, back onto the hallway, and then the third bedroom that's up here, which at the moment is laid out as a single, but you could get a double in here as well, I'm sure about that. Laid out like singles, obviously, because of the children. So this is, I'm going to do that even though I've got this part behind me, that then goes a little bit behind the door, and there's actually aircon in here as well. So I'm going to do it from, I'll miss out this little section here. So the main part of the bedroom is 3 metres in that direction by, let's get a measurement on here, by 3 metres 12 in this direction. So you could easily get a double bed in here, just put against the wall there. And this has a little balcony as well, double glazed Daves again. Where do I get these things from? Double glazed Dave. Great size balcony. And this overlooks the terrace area, or the roof of the terrace, where some of the solar panels are. I think there's some on the roof and some on this terrace. Amazing. Let's close this up. This does have a fly screen, but it's just one of those clip-on fly screens, but they are quite good actually. They have magnets on them and you open them up. Okay, got everything in your mind up here? Enjoying this so far? You have to excuse my sniffles and everything. The hay fever is starting to really get to me. Feel sorry for me, please. So, 3 beds up here and a bathroom, and a terrace stroke balconies of each room, which is fantastic. Then we're going to go downstairs to our surprise, the last part of the house. Are you ready? Are you ready for this? Let me straighten my camera up. There we go. So, we have these sliders. They're actually quite good. It's only thin wood, but at least it covers up. Where's my camera pointing there? I can't, there we go, that's better. New camera, new toy, doesn't know how to use it. So you open this slider up, and then we head to the surprise area. You ready? Again, we've got these superb, these are the same type of marble as what I have at home. Beautiful. Got some great storage in here. Lots of storage. So this does have an internal staircase, but it also has its own access, own private access, so it could be completely independent apartment. The only thing you need to do is add a kitchen down here, but what you could do, if you do my idea upstairs, then you could use the kitchen from upstairs down here, and there you go. So, what do we have down here? Let me straighten the camera up again. There. So we have a huge living area. What people use these for at the moment is what we call a taverna. You'll hear that a lot. A taverna is an area that you invite guests to. So if you're having Christmas dinner, something like that, and you've got friends coming around, family, you would all go upstairs in the main house. Friends, you would use a room like this. So you can basically come in, cook, have your party, lock it away, and then clean it all up the following day. That's the idea of a taverna. Plus it's at the bottom of the house. It's so much cooler down here. It's absolutely perfect at the moment. This is a great size room. Excuse me. But you would definitely have a kitchen here. So probably you could use a kitchen from upstairs, as I mentioned before, and maybe put it into this area. Or would you use it for something completely different? Sorry, I knew that was coming. Another coffin fit. But this is a great multi-use room. There is heating down here as well. And you've got access, which I'll show you in a second out there, because we'll go and do the garage. Long video this one, isn't it? Are you bored yet? All those people that like to have a go at me on Facebook. Hey, are you sorry, on YouTube? Are you bored as well? I do hope so. I'm only joking. I'm a nice person, really. What am I talking about? Anyway, moving on. Love this room. Let's do the measurement actually while I'm here. So this room is, you know, I've just had a flash of deja vu then. Did you have one as well? Well, this is 6 meters 50 in this direction. Obviously it includes that sort of right to the back to the stone by, let's do this from here, by not 1 meter 65, definitely not. Why is it doing this? Oh no, it's definitely doesn't like something. 5 meters 26 in that direction. So this is a huge room. Huge room. Would make a great rental property. And the views that you can see through there, because you're seeing through the bottom of the trees, beautiful. So down here there is also a bedroom, double bedroom. There's storage. So we have storage in here. Handy storage, quite a good size. Then we have a double bedroom. A little bit dark because the shutters are closed there, but this is a good size. This curtain at the side is just hiding a wardrobe, so you could get doors put on that if you wanted to. The floors are the tiles in this part. This room is 2 meters, 3 meters almost in this direction, by up to the wardrobe. Let me move further along here. So bear in mind you do have the wardrobe width as well by 4 meters in this direction. That's a great size bedroom. And so you've got a window there that does have a fly screen on, and a window here. People say, why do people have bars on the window? It's for decoration more than anything. It's not, the crime rate is so low around here. And it's just what people do. Probably to keep the bears out. That's a joke, by the way. Then what else do we have down here? We have a bathroom. Again, great size. Everything you need. This is nearly 3 meters in that direction, and then the width would be 1 meter 80 in this direction. Decent sized shower. This is probably a one Dave shower. So this is a comfortable shower for one Dave. I think that might start becoming an official measurement. That's how we should measure showers. Okay, and then In here, we then have more storage. A little bit dark, but this has not been down here before. If the video goes off, then somebody ring Silvana. Oh, okay, it goes under the stairs as well. Plenty of storage in here. And then it has a bit of a laundry area, and this goes, I don't know where this goes. Where does this go? Oh, there's nothing there. Just blackness. But great area. You could put washing machine and a dryer on top of each other if you wanted to. Although you don't really need a dryer here. Great extra spaces. Turn all of these off. That's it, folks. Let's just go back out to the garden, and then we'll have a quick look at the garage, and then we're going to do final thoughts. What an amazing place. Absolutely stunning. And then to come out of your house back onto your grounds is just amazing. Would you have this as a mini apartment on its own? Would you have it for those guests that come for 2 weeks and you just can't get rid of them? And you just want to give them a key and tell them to go away? It'd be perfect for that, wouldn't it? Absolutely amazing. And my eye keeps getting drawn to the view over there, which I'm going to once again walk to. Then we're going to see the garage, and then we'll do final thoughts. What an incredible place. Absolutely. This for me is one of the best we've had at this price range. And we've had some fantastic ones at this price range. This is really stunning. May not have the swimming pool, but it's got the space to do it. And to be fair, at this price, my word. And this location. Fantastic. Okay. Shall we have a look at the garage? I know I'm going in the wrong direction, but I'm being drawn to the views and this nice bit of fresh wind that's coming up. Beautiful. Let's go and have a look at the garage. So just to the right of the house, we have this double garage. It's actually been really cleverly done, because I love this pergola above and the way they've grown this over. I'd be tempted to grow some grapes and things like that over here, but it's really, it's just sheltered. From the top you can't really see it. I really like the way they've done all of this. And before I do that as well, just to say that the garden, as I mentioned before, does run at this side, and they have a dog that lives in this, quite a big kennel for a dog, that, isn't it? A dog villa. And then here they obviously have some grapes and they have some fruit trees. This looks like a pomegranate tree, a number of different things that they've got here. I just thought I've heard the dog then, but oh, he's there, he's fast asleep. I thought it's the quietest dog in the world. Hello, mister. Let's have a look at the dog. There he is, look. Are you quiet? Brilliant. Probably rip my arm off next soon. Anyway, beautiful. I wonder what it was grunting away there in the corner. But this is great. It's great to have somewhere maybe to even grow tomatoes and things like that, because sometimes when you have an allotment, it doesn't look necessarily really nice next to you where your views are, but here you could have your growing area and you're not going to spoil the garden. Again, looking at it from here, what a place. Absolutely love the place. Love that dog as well. Okay, garage. Back to the garage. All of this is so neat as well, isn't it? All the driveway. There is nothing to do. I know I mentioned the kitchen before, but you don't have to do that. I just love the way that the drive, you can drive into there, you can come down here, you can go into your garage, but then you've got all of this wonderful garden space around as well. I can't begin to tell you the atmosphere of this place. Somebody's got to snap it up. It's as simple as that. You have to. I know I always say it, but do not miss this one. Great size garage. Absolutely superb size garage. Let's have a look and see what the size of this is. You can tell this has been a house that they've obviously built for themselves. It's for their use, if you want, and you can tell because they've really, it's a home, it's a real home that people still live in, and you can just tell that everything's done. For 4 meters 55 in that direction, I'm going to struggle to get. Let's just do it from the door here. So that's saying 5 meters 15, but you've got this area as well, and there's a sink in there as well. Absolutely amazingly stunning. I'm going to do final thoughts, but it'll be a quick one because this has been a long video. I don't know how many minutes I'm up to now. I just don't know what else to say about this place. It just is absolutely incredible. It's I just love the location. I love everything about it. Everything about it I love. I'm actually losing my words. Absolutely love it. I could definitely live here. Definitely. Shall we do final thoughts? Or shall we just sit here for another hour and just enjoy the atmosphere? Okay, I'll stay quiet. Let's do final thoughts. Let's do it. So my final thoughts on this one, I'm going to start from the bottom and go up. We'll do it quickly. It's just incredible. The finish is brilliant. Yeah, I'll change some of the painting, maybe go for some whites and really brighten it up. But the amount of space you've got here is just fantastic. Great to have an independent space down here. You've got a nice double bed, you've got storage, you've got a bathroom, you've got a huge room, you've got a laundry area. All the finishing on this property, finishings, stairs and everything are just brilliant. Lots of space to keep stuff. And I just love the space up here. Really love it. You've got that space there that could be an office or it could be another bedroom. You've got the kitchen stroke dining room, and I've got somebody that's following behind that's probably closing all the windows and doors. You've got really spacious corridors. You've got a bathroom down here. You've got me avoiding the mirror. You've got this amazing living space. Huge windows. You got the terrace. And I forgot the other terrace off the kitchen, that amazing place. Again, you've got more marble staircases. Can you hear my cracking knee? You've got air conditioning throughout, apart from this corridor, but the bedrooms have it. You've got another 3 bedrooms. You've got solar panels. You're in an amazing location. And then to finish it all, we have the terraces up here. I'm out of breath now. Folks, don't miss this one. I really mean it. What a property. What a price. What an incredible place. Somebody has got to snap this one straight up. Amazing location. Everything is just amazing. You're close to the mountains, you're close to the sea, and more important, you're close to me. Do you like that bit of poetry? I aim to please. Okay, folks, as usual, thank you so much for your amazing support. Keep liking our videos. Keep commenting. Everything helps. I really appreciate all the support you give. for these videos and for our live streaming sessions every Tuesday, live on Facebook and YouTube. But for now, you know what I'm going to say, don't you? And I always mean it, and I mean it even more. Whatever you're doing, stop. Email us at info@ahominissy.com, and do not miss this one.